And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and I'm back with another video. So I was going to do some gameplay with Pascal Siakam, but to be completely honest with you, Unlimited's just been such a sweaty, toxic mess that I just have no motivation to play it anymore. So I'm going to be talking about the market today. So if you're new to the channel, man, subscribe. If you're not, or if you are, man, drop a like on this video, comment down below. Help me out a little bit. So look, if you guys aren't aware, we got about 16 more days until the season ends, which means you have 16 more days, well, 16 and a half more days to go for Dwayne Wade. I'm at level 35, and to be completely honest, I'm baffled that people have this card already. Like, it's kind of insane to me, to be completely honest, just because I try to do all the math, and it's just like I'm basically capped out at about 36k XP. Like, that's what I could possibly earn with everything I have right now. So I'm kind of just baffled that people even have this card right now, because I've done every daily challenge, every time challenge that we had, so it's kind of crazy. But we did get some new challenges today, if you guys are not aware, which I didn't realize that we got. So we got, obviously, the NBA's back ones, which you can get Drew Holiday by doing all these. 2 unlimited, 2 TTO, 7 boards to the center, 10 points in the paint with power forward, 7 3-pointers with the shooting guard, and point guard dishing. So then we got various other ones. You have to use 7 cards from Warriors, Nets, Clippers, Lakers in the game, win 1 domination game, 1 challenge game, which I've already played 2 challenge games and won both of them, and for whatever reason it's not registering. Which maybe I have to just go and do like the, I don't know, like the Retro 2K challenge or something like that. I was doing like Spotlight ones. So maybe that has something to do with it. And then 5 dunks in triple threat offline, and then score 30 points with Curry. So Curry overall is going to go up in price. We also got the Pink Diamond market challenges, which I didn't see before. Nate Thurmond, David Thompson, JoJo White, and Mo Lucas. Now, as far as I know, a lot of people don't have the necessary tokens to buy all 4 of these guys. So I would say the 2 easiest ones are Nate Thurmond and JoJo White. Thurman's just rebounds and 1 single block, which he has a really high block and block tendency, so it shouldn't be that hard to get that. And then JoJo White is just layups and 3-pointers. So the easiest for sure. I think Mo Lucas and David Thompson's probably the hardest one. Mo Lucas is just kind of a grind, man. But either way, 10 boards in the game is kind of rough too, but if you play a higher difficulty domination game, you should be able to do that, especially if you shoot a lot. Either way, I mean, it's another kind of opportunity to get a bunch more XP when it comes to the NBA's back and the Pink Diamond Reward Market challenges. Now, like I said, I'll try to keep playing challenge games and just see if I can lock that challenge, because it is kind of a problem, and I'll let you guys know if that becomes an issue, because that's going to be a roadblock to getting Drew Holiday. So we did get the new packs today. Obviously, if you haven't watched my pack opening, go watch that if you want to see some true pain. Cards today weren't incredibly good. I like Siakam a lot, but the rest of them I don't think are great. Jamal Murray might be pretty good, and Tatum, I guess. But one card I recommend everybody pick up, if not just to do the challenges, but to have for Ruby and Below challenges is, and like limited runs and stuff, is Matisse Thybulle. You can get him for 1200 MT, and I am firm in saying that that's the best 1200 MT you'll spend in this entire game. Excellent 3-and-D player, one of the best in this game. Gerald Wallace's price has gone up. I talked about him a little bit on my last market video when he was down really cheap, because it was his second time in packs, and I want to say he's back up to like 6-7k now, which is good. So if you picked up any of him, you can make a pretty decent profit on that. Let's see who else has kind of gone down, because like I said, we got guys that are in the packs for the second straight week. So like Chandler Parsons is down. You can get him around 3 or 4k. He's not the greatest card in the world, but for 3k he's a really, really good wing. For that price point, I mean, besides like Julius Erving, there's not really that many great wings that you can get in the Amethyst tier for that price. Obviously there's a bunch of Ruby ones, but as far as the Amethyst ones, he's got a really silky smooth jump shot and some good shooting badges, and he's got good size. Let's see, Cliff Hagan's going to be cheaper as well. I feel like there's someone else that I'm missing. Let's check Cliff Hagan, see where he's going. He's actually a really, really good card. especially for his price point, man, because he's been in packs 2 times. You can pick him up for right around 30k, I believe. Let me double check on that. But to be honest, for 30k, he's probably one of the best, if not the best, shooting guard options out there. I mean, he's got Hall of Fame range, which isn't like something I preach as the best. You can get it for around 34k. But he has like gold clamps, gold interceptor, some decent speed. He's got a good jump shot. He has, like I said, that range. He has a couple other good badges too, difficult shots, volume shooter. You know, he has gold intimidator as well. Decent dribbling badges, passing badges. He's a very well-rounded shooting guard, especially for 34k. If you're in need of a nice stopper and a nice shooter at the small, I wouldn't play him at small forward. I was gonna say small forward, but nah. Siakam came out today. Siakam's a really good card, but here's one thing I will say: to get him where he needs to be, as far as like a upper echelon, but like power forward, essentially, you're gonna need to badge him up, and the badges that he lacks are incredibly expensive, being like range extender, flexible release, and Deadeye. Those are badges you'd really want him to have, and he doesn't have them. So you're going to be spending roughly around 23k on the card, and then just to badge him up appropriately, like just giving him those badges and getting him up to gold, you're going to be spending somewhere around 100k for this card. And to be completely honest, as much as I like Pascal Siakam, you'd be much better off just taking that 100k and spending it on Andrei Karolinko. Like, to be completely honest with you, I like Pascal Siakam a lot. I went and bought him. I've been playing around with him. I'm a big fan of Pascal Siakam last year, big fan of him this year. It's just for what this card needs to be an elite power forward in this game, it's just going to cost so much MT that I just honestly don't believe it's really worth it. I mean, you got to think that, like, bronze, range extender, bronze Deadeye is like 15k, silver's around 15 or 20, range extender is like damn near 30, and then silver's right there as well. Right when you look at it, that's 90k MT right there, and that's not even talking about flexible, which is about 10, and then silver flexible is legitimately like 20 something k. So you're looking at like the low 100ks just to get him up there. Taco Fall came out today too. He's about 15 to 20k right now. You'd be better off just waiting until the next packs come out. So the next season of giving packs, like Taco Fall, Pascal Siakam, and Jamal Murray will all be back in packs, so their prices are going to go down. Like Jamal Murray is going to go below 100k once the next packs come out. Just because if you're not aware, it's easier to draw the cards that were the week previous than it is to draw the new cards. Like there's no for sure on that, but I'm almost certain like that's the case. Now, if you're looking to grab any of these Ruby like GOAT cards like Jonathan Isaac or Thon Maker or anything like that, now is your absolute best time to do it because they do leave packs on Friday, so they're going to be more expensive. Now, obviously, you can wait till the super packs come out. When the super packs come out, they're all going to like drop in price exponentially, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea to wait for those two. They're coming in about a week and a half. So something to kind of take note of about that is if you have any of these cards and you want to maximize the amount of MT that you're going to get for them, parting with them in the next week and a half is imperative. Like Thon Maker and Jonathan Isaac, for instance, are going to be going for about 13k right now. Once those super packs come out, they're going to be going for like 7. Paul George, man, his price has taken a bit of a hit today just because Jason Tatum came out, so a lot of people are going to spend MT trying to get him, and they're putting Paul George up in the process. Personally, I don't think it's worth it. I think Paul George is still a little bit better than Tatum. That's just me. I'm a bigger fan of Paul George in general than Jason Tatum. I'm just not a huge Jason Tatum fan this year. I've played against the card a couple times already on Unlimited, and I'm not incredibly impressed with it. Like, it's solid, don't get me wrong. He's a really good pink diamond, like, power forward. He's, I think, Hall of Fame intimidator, so he's a great lockdown defender. He can shoot a little bit, too. He can shoot very well. I'm underselling his shooting ability. He's very good. But I just don't think he's worth 350k, but if you remember last week, I told you Paul George wasn't worth it either. But like guys like Stacey Augmon, cards like this, especially the lower cards, it's better off to get rid of them now while you got the chance. Before the super packs come out and they kind of completely tank the value. Like you could probably get 6-7k from O. Williams right now once those super packs are out though. You're getting like 4, possibly even 3, depends how many people are opening them. Even when it comes to guys like Gordon Hayward and Bam Adebayo, like if you have them, get the challenges done and sell them as fast as you can, because those super packs are going to tank the value. Like Bam's going to be down 30-20k when the super packs come out. Jamal Murray, if you have him, sell him right now. Like, don't even wait to get the challenges done. Just sell Jamal Murray now, get over 100K. I promise you, next week, or you could even wait till the super packs come out. You're going to be able to get him, buy it now, probably around 70, 80K. I would say buy it now 90 or 80 next week, or not next week, but when the second round of packs come out, probably around 50 or 60 when the super packs are out. But all those cards, if you have them, now is the time to get rid of them. If you're not going for the lock-in, for the season of giving lock-in, I should say, which I recommend nobody does. Like, it's not going to be worth locking that amount of MT in. It's just simply not. Jason Tatum, if you got him, get rid of him. Like, this is an excellent card. He's very good. I'm not a huge fan of his jump shot, but I understand it's good. He attacks well. He plays excellent defense. He's got that Hall of Fame flexible release that I love so much. But at the same time, man, can you really deny yourself 350K MT? Like, for a pink diamond when we're right around the corner from, like, consistent opals? Absolutely not. We're going to have a better small forward in 3 weeks. Like, minimum. Like, absolute minimum. And that doesn't even count whoever we're getting for the lock-ins. I mean, obviously the lock-in for this is Wilt Chamberlain. He's going to be very good, but it's not a Wilt Chamberlain that shoots. He's still not going to play meta, you know? So anyways, guys, that's been the video. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy Cheap Ludes. I just want to talk about the market and, like, throw some calm rationale in there and tell people sell your cards while you got the chance, man. Anyways, check the description for all my stuff. Shout out to everyone who's listened to the podcast and hit me up on Twitter. That's super sick. Other than that, I'll be back with more content tomorrow and the day after that and literally every day after that. Sorry, I'm super tired today, so my content hasn't been great, but I appreciate all you guys nonetheless.